Good Monday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for June 2nd, 2014. And much like the weekend, today's going to be a very nice day, mostly sunny conditions. And the only difference is we're going to have high pressure that was in control sitting over top of our area, sinking to the south here. So it's going to position itself just off the Carolina coast and kind of hang out there for a couple days. And with that high pressure being in this position, of course, you have the return flow around the high pressure that's like this in a clockwise direction. It's going to send winds out of southwesterly direction, and that's going to allow temperatures to increase today. We have all this mess out here in the Ohio Valley, and a system that's moving up through that's going to eventually move lift well off toward north and east into southeastern Canada. So that will not be affecting our weather, but we could have some showers and thunderstorms later on Tuesday, and some of that may have severe potential. Verdict's still out on that one yet, but we'll run through this here. First, start off with the temperatures today, and these are the temperatures we're putting up here. Again, these are a little bit higher than they were over the weekend by a few degrees. Nothing crazy higher here, but we're talking about temperatures over a widespread area here, now getting into the 80s, and we expect this to continue for much of the upcoming week here. We're really not going to be getting into a big cool down of sorts at all. We might have a little bit of a step backwards as we get into your day on Wednesday after the cold front clears, but it's really not going to do too much to lower temperatures in most areas here, and we'll get into that in a second too. But here's the for the most part, we're in the 80s, a few 70-degree readings here as you get closer to the shore points here. And of course out of our coverage area, and then out here by State College. We do have the shower and thunderstorm threat here on the regional weather outlook, and that's because the NAM keeps trying to put an area. This is late in the day, 8 p.m. on Monday, still trying to put a late day shower thunderstorm up here in this area here in our far northwestern zone. So that is a possibility Monday evening, so we did include that in the regional weather roundup, but it would be mainly an isolated event, but in our far northwestern areas it would be receiving that if that were to happen. Let's move ahead to Tuesday now. Now here's the NAM. NAM has not been impressed with Tuesday and severe possibilities. Very minimal instability involved here, and not a lot of convergence in this area. So the NAMs really, as far as numbers are concerned, are not really impressed with a big severe weather knockdown drag out day here. This is not looking like that as far as the NAM is concerned, and this is a mesoscale model. It's why we are worried about what the NAM does so much with this being a mesoscale model. It's designed for severe weather, and it's not really impressed just yet. Doesn't mean it won't be in future runs, so we will monitor this and see if it gets a little bit more impressed with Tuesday. The GFS, however, is impressed with Tuesday. It has very high instability values. Now the NAM does go into a little bit more instability with its latest run, but we'll have to see if that's a trend or if it's not, and if that continues. But right now the GFS is the most aggressive by far with any model with a severe potential here, and this would be Wednesday late afternoon, evening time frame for these storms to roll through. We're going to take, and this is with a cold front here. This is going to push through overnight, and there's going to be a stalled frontal boundary that's going to, it's hard to see here, but there's going to be a boundary that's going to set up just to our south. Depending on where this sets up, some of the GFS is actually pretty far north with it, and all the other models have it a little bit further south down here like this. So, wherever this sets up determines where this next system that's sitting out here ends up. And if it's a little bit further closer to our coverage area, you might have an isolated thunderstorm pop up here on Wednesday as well for at least the central and southern portions of our coverage area. Further north, I think you're okay. This next system is going to move along this stalled frontal boundary, and again, wherever this sets up is going to determine the track of this area of low pressure, and this could turn out to be a mesoscale convective system. A little bit too early to jump the gun on that. GFS again is far north of it, cuts right across our coverage area here on Thursday with showers and thunderstorms, and if the other models are correct, this frontal boundary being down here, the area low pressure tracks down here, so it would only affect our southern areas, like central southern areas, with showers and thunderstorms if that were the case, and the frontal boundary is in fact further south. So wherever that boundary sets up and where it stalls south of the region is going to be the focus of where those showers and thunderstorms will be on Thursday. But one thing is that the models do agree on, and this is we get into Friday and Saturday here, we're not dealing with any precipitation Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and it keeps the weekend dry now with this frontal boundary now much further to the south. So that's the same thing you're going to see on the European model, same thing you're going to see on the GFS model as of right now, is that the weekend for now is rain-free with temperatures near or slightly above normal for this time of year is what we're looking at heading into next weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for June 2nd, 2014. Have a great Monday.